Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to our next tournament qualifier where I'm just looking over the chat. Shadow, have you seen the new Warhammer teaser, the Skaven one? If you mean the flay wheel thingy, then yes, it looks amazing. We got Chaos Berserker, we've got Cannon White, we've got Mischa, I believe that's, and I mean she wins all the arguments in the chat because she got a kitten. It's just, I can't help but feel like you're referencing exploding kittens down there in those two comments. Welcome to everyone else who is watching as well. We're going to jump straight into it. We're going to watch a bit of Riven and Kamikaze, Tomb Kings and Empire. Jump straight in. Old Man is here. So, we got 2 Spearmen, 3 Great Swords, 2 Empire of the Nice, Silver Bullets, some Pistoliers with Outriders, either grenade launchers, 2 Cannons and the Hammer of the Witches, and we've got Boris Todbringer and a Light Wizard up against Cetra. He has a... oh, come on. Okay, don't show me then. Couple of Spearmen, including the Scorpion Legion, some Naraka Warriors, Tomb Guards with Halberds, Yusupti with bows, so I remember seeing that now, Cavalry, a load with bow and arrows, and Karen as well. Yeah, this would be interesting because the last Empire army we saw against Tomb Kings had a lot of spearmen and a couple of like great swords, and this one's more great swords. So it'd be interesting to see how they do against this. Mischa. Right, I'm learning how to pronounce it. And I can't see anyone's messages. Let me reload. That's because you're not important enough. And of course, yeah, never fear. Chaos is here. This should be an interesting one. I can only do to just after 9 today, unfortunate. But quite a nice map for all those 2 cannons, isn't it? Let's get the info up and we'll look over the magic. Mischa. Right, I'm learning. So we've got a Light Wizard on horseback who's got the Net of Amatok, First Protection and Power Stone. Pretty classic there, nice and simple. Where's Boris? We got Boris here who has got the Middleland Runefang, Cross the Weak, the White Cloak of Ulrich, and Hold the Line as well as Encourage. Where are the Tomb Kings? Look at all that! What is hidden here? I mean, really, we do have a Tomb Prince on horseback. Are you gonna let me see him, or is he too stuck? There we go. So he's got the Blade of Subtep, the Tomb Strike, Curse, Guardian, and I kind of built that up like there was a load more, but there isn't. It's all just the Tomb King's ability. Here we have Cetra on his little pony. Yeah, and he's got quite a few. Blessed Blade of Pitra, Unification of Vengeance, Unification of Protection, Unification of Cursed Blade, Unyielding Will, I believe that is. Oh, hey, I'm starting to learn. The Restless Dead, the Curse, and all the usual stuff. Yeah, so you got the Yusupti getting in there. I believe we have some cannon fire going on over here. Oh, don't tell me the cannonballs are firing at the cannon. Why? What is this? No. What a noob mistake. Anyway, so yeah, front line of, we've got the Tomb Guard and the Naraka Warriors there. And yeah, this is definitely in the Empire's favour in regards to looking at the map setup and the fact that they've got all these cannons. I mean, obviously that could prove wrong, but Boris Todbringer, or Todd for sure, is just doing a bit of scouting. The cannons are now firing at the Yusupti. That's a good move. The cavalry's all coming out of the woods now. Now they can see the Empire don't have to move. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, we've got Squig Boss Mad Knobs here. Welcome. The archers again in range. Also, where's the carrion? Where are they? Oh, I'm paying attention. There they are. They're being really sneaky. But we do have Empire Knights kind of just waiting it out. nice bit of damage here. But they're kind of all lined up, so if the cannon get lined up right from the hill, they can hit both units at once, which could cause serious problems. Great shots now. Looks like the Empire are moving forward. Not sure formation the Spearmen are doing. They're getting into position there to protect the flank of the Silver Bullets. In comes the birdies, though, to deal with all the, well, the cannons. But I think that the Silver Bullets, no, the Silver Bullets are facing the wrong way. So in they go. But immediately bomb them with grenades, which will break them around. Great swords charging in against the Tomb Guard there. Front line's gone. Look, these cannons have pretty much decimated the horsemen archers. Usati taking a lot of damage as well. Is that a net, I see? It is, but he only did the single one. But the Silver Bullets are now famous just for it. Here comes the Empire Knights covering in. Oh dear, heavy knights against skeleton horsemen. This is only going to end one way, and the spearmen can now just turn around and deal with them. The birds have been fought back. The some Tomb Guards trying to get in there, but grenade launches in the face against Tomb Guard. Yeah, not great. And then the spearmen walking up ready to go. Yep, the back harassment's been dealt with. The cavalry coming in, still being a nuisance. But the skeleton horsemen here have been, completely wiped out. The Tomb Guard Prince has taken a lot of damage. Cetra's after the wizard, chasing him desperately, but Boris is probably going to jump at the... there he goes, chasing him away with the Tomb Prince. Cavalry have got in the position behind the Great Swords, which is great. There goes some regen for the Tomb Kings. That is good, because that means the Tomb Kings are going to win this flank, no problem. But over here, the Great Swords have smashed the Tomb Guard, and over here, we have the... they are slow, so we do have the Tomb Guard with Halberds. The Tomb Guard here got completely destroyed. The Spearmen could do with moving around and getting into the back there. We do have the Scorpion Legion. The Ushabti have pretty much been shut down thanks to the cannons. And the cannons they actually attacked was only a normal one, not the Hammer of the Witcher. Oh, but there goes Ushabti have been summoned. And they do need it because the Prince is pretty much going to be wiped out. Look, immediately the Knights are on the ship. And the net as well, so they can't get out of there. Silver Bullets now dealing with the cavalry. Spearmen moving up. This is not looking good. Where's the Cetra? Cetra trying to save his Tomb Prince. But I don't think it's going to be enough. How much health has he got left? He's only got 750 health. But as I noticed, the Scorpion Legion now have pushed around there. The Ushabti aren't really going to do anything now. Oh, brilliant. Where they were losing, the Empire have moved in and are bombing the Tomb Guard to bits, clearing that up. They can then clear this up. The Great Swords, moving into the flank. Oh, fantastic manoeuvring here by the Empire. Fire and support going down. The Ushabti are pinned down by the Empire now. Spearmen coming in with their anti-large. The Knights have pinned down. Pretty much they're going to, 300 on him. And Cetra's taking a bit of damage as well. Silver Bullets get into position here. Boston, Topbringer coming into the flank. Look at this, guys. I mean, the Ushabti have been wiped out. And the cannons are still full strength. Not even half the ammunition used up. The only thing I'm worried about here is the Great Swords here. But as long as they can hold, it doesn't matter. The Outriders of the Grenade Launchers are smashing that flank and live the cannon support. As you can see, the Spearmen and Knights have completely decimated the Ushabti. We got... Inconvenience of Vengeance being dropped. But Boris is getting in there as well. And Silver Bullets don't go in there. We do have the Scorpion Legion getting involved, but the cannons are now getting some nice flank shots in. Got a bit of terror going on, but oh dear, Cetra is on half health. And it looks like, the Empire have won it. Smashed the Tomb Kings to bits. Absolutely fantastic play there. Hands down. I mean, the advantage was of the Empire, I feel, with the battlefield. The Tomb Kings had to go through all that fire and that, but the outmaneuvering of the Outriders, 143 kills, the Empire Knights as a defensive cavalry, and the cannons being able to go the whole time was absolutely fantastic, and just absolutely shut all of this down, so fantastic. Right, let's go through that. What's the chat saying? So what have we got going on then? Samaritan is here. Welcome. Old Man Jeanette. Astrodamus II. Who's the Emperor? I believe it was Raven for that one. Oh dear. We need to get... Queef Head Taker. Welcome. Thank you very much. We need to get Shadow more subscribers. The dude hosts some dank tournaments. I assume dank's good. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate all support. Once we hit 1,000 subs. Yeah, no, in fact, the only person who's actually... We'll go with Vampire Counts and Tomb Kings. Actually, no, we've already had that. We'll go down. High Elves and Greenskins. Glorious Feeder versus Vias. And yeah, I've only had one hater. And he said I needed to dub the video in English because my accent. I was very proud that day. So we've got 4 Spearmen, Dragon Princes, Leaving Weavers, Silver Helms, and a Frost Phoenix versus all of the Goblins. I mean, we do have some Borg. I expect they're big uns. Savage Orcs, the Night Goblins, and we don't know which one. Some Black Orcs, Rusty Arrows, some Spider Riders. Yeah, they're good. Spider Riders. Jungle is massive. Take your word for it. Only one hater. Yeah, and to be fair, I can understand. My accent's a very weird one. I do have a very strange accent. Anyway. What is this? What is this sneaky goblin shenanigans? We have a Goblin Grey Shaman on Wolfback, and he's got... Yeah, he's got Warg, Arcane Conduct, Gork Fixer, Itchy Nuisance, Sneaky Stabbing, and Sneaky Stealing. And then we got a Goblin Big Boss just on a wolf on his own. Look at this. What's the... And also, look how wide this Goblin army here. I mean, look. I mean, that is an insane amount of stuff just on the flank. And it's like, what do the elves have to fight off? The Leaving Reavers. Just the one. Just the one. Against everything. Yeah, Dragon Princes, they're probably going to move back. We do have some sneaking units left. We'll quickly... What's the numbers? Okay, they outnumbered nearly 3-1. 588 elves versus 1,457 goblins. I like those odds. There we are, getting in there, doing a bit of scouting, maybe to deal with this. There's a lot of range here, the 4 Spider Riders. Are their range attacks poisoned? They are, so they can slow the Leaving Reavers down and get more shots off when the wolf gets in there. Yeah, and the Leaving Reavers trying to cover the flank here. Unfortunately, yeah, Orc Bulk biggins, so not bad. In comes the Frost Phoenix, though. I mustn't look at the chat. I can see it going, but I'm too busy reading it. In comes the Dragon Princes, though, straight to the flank of the Spider. Oh, but Warg has been dropped, and the main lane of the Goblins, Greenskins, is getting in there. And it looks like some shots were fired, but against Greenskins, that's not really going to do much. And the Rusty Arrows are now shooting at Aerial because no one likes her. Very unpopular in school, very smug about herself, you know. But we do have some Dragon Princes have got into the flank. And, oh no, the AP Cloonies, they've been picked out. They're not going to outrun Dragon Princes. But I don't think they weren't charging. Oh no, they were just moving. Oh no, that's not good. I expect, yeah, there goes Fanatics as well into the side of Lem. But let's not get too distracted. We have a flanking force coming up here. The Leaving Reavers trying to hold. The Black Orcs and Savage Orcs, they're going to smash through this front line. We do have some Leaving Reavers trying to do some counter charges, but I don't think it's going to do much of these Black Orcs going down. Over here, the cavalry have beaten the Orc Ball Biggins. The others must have got away. Probably got around the back somewhere. But yeah, look, they're chasing away the Leaving Reavers. And now they're getting in behind. This is what the Greenskins wants. This is either some rear shots into the back here, or this cavalry's got to charge in. We do have... Oh, I forgot he had Noble. What's he got? Nothing. Brilliant. So we don't have to worry about it. But he is flanking in there. Over here. Oh, no. The Silver Helms are trying to charge into the back of the Savage Orcs. Savage Orcs don't care. Their morale's barely been touched. But in the back, we do have... The Frost Phoenix is getting in a Monster Archers. So we do have the Goblin Grey Shaman coming in to deal with that. Try and scare him off. Oh, nice little charge. On this flank, though, this... Yeah, Dragon Princes broke off. And we got some nasty Skokers and AP leaders. Somehow fought them off. And is now moving up behind. And the Orc Biggins, as you can see, is charged in there. Dealing with the Silver Helms. They've now routed. Where's the cavalry on this side? the cavalry on this side are trying to deal with the Spider Riders and the Wolf Riders as well. So we've got a lot of skirmish cavalry going at each other here. Dragon Princes getting into the flank now. They could be rather dangerous. The chariot, Noble of the Chariot, though. Gonna cause some problems. Got some archers coming in. Now that they've tried to charge into the Rusty Arrows, but we do have a Goblin Big Boss and Nasty Skokers mixed in there. So that could be a nasty surprise there. And the front line, look, the front line's gone. Routed, shattered. Dragon Princes, no, they're Silver Helm, so trying to get in there. And we've got all these reinforcements coming in. The Dragon Princes are now moving in as well, trying to get into these archers, but these are just Goblin archers. They mean nothing. The Dragon Princes, though, can make all the difference if they do well. I mean, is he routed? I think he has. No, he's just winded, but yeah. The Eagle and the Phoenix is going after him, but now all of the Greenskins are free to do what they want. And look at their numbers coming in. I mean, the numbers now. 229. They outnumber them now 4-1. So more elves are fallen than greenskins. In they come the AP Loonies, the Nasties. Got some Savage Orcs just chasing after the cavalry, keeping them busy. But this is where the core of the fighting is all of these Dragon Princes could do a huge amount of damage. And with the Phoenix, Frost Half Phoenix, which of course can slow everyone down. Minus 9 melee and 10 armor piercing damage because of his Frost ability. Gotta make him really difficult, but the Noble's getting pinned down there. Gotta be careful. Where is Goblin Lord? There he is, and he's just rallied as well. But I don't think he's going to be staying for long because there's a Dragon Princess. Oh no, they turned around. That is not good. Nasty Scope's trying to get in as well. What's up, Infant? Gorka Fix has just been dropped on the Phoenix. But yeah, it's all come down over here. We do have a load of skirmishers fighting each other now. The Savage Orcs, oh no, the Silver Helms got caught up in the Savage Orcs and they've cut them down with the support of the Mangy Marauders, sorry, the Goblin Wolf Riders. They're now coming in to deal with that. They don't have much ammunition left either. So that's some light cavalry that's going to have to get involved sooner or later. Here, the Orcs, all they have to do is bunch up. Oh no, Heathen's been dropped. Earthblood has been dropped on the Dragon Princes. And this is again what the Orcs have to be worried about. But they do have Orc Boy Biggins, there we go, we got there eventually, dealing with their anti-large, and we do have a Goblin Big Boss there as well, dealing with Alariel, who's trying to do Arcane Conduct. Where? Oh, he's over here. He's over here, he's doing Arcane Conduct. The Phoenix is chasing after him, but to be fair, who's faster? Speed 92 to 100. So as long as he keeps running, he can keep him busy. Oh, look, it looks like they're all running after the Warlords because they're probably trying to get rid of the leadership. The Greenskins, I'll be tempted to try and deal with the units here, the Dragon Princes and the Noble. Wipe them out, and then all you got is a Phoenix and some Dragon Princes. What's going on here? Oh, the Light Cavalry have in fact won the back engagement. Wiping out the Mangami Orders, Savage Orcs, making them rout. We do have some spearmen. Well done, guys. 16 spearmen. That's all what's left of the front line. Over here, we do have the Rusty Arrows. Have been dealt with 12 spearmen. And they've been terrified away by the Rusty Arrows. Over here, we've got the main Orc force now gathering. And how did he get away if these guys are faster? I don't understand. But he's doing it. Some fancy manoeuvring. This Goblin Wolf is absolutely going. We do have some Reavers coming in though, no ammunition, but all the Orcs are now coming together as well, and this is what you need. You need them all gathered together, and then the Elves are going to have a real hard time. This is great. Look, Savage Orc Buggins, they charge in. How much health? He's only got 460 health left, but yeah, if they're anti-large, they could do a lot of damage, especially if the archers get in there as well. What's being dropped there? Itchy nuisance, it looks like. In comes the Dragon Princes though as well, into the flank. But we have Black Orcs coming in, and even Reavers trying to get in there, but they've only got light cavalry. We've got some healing on the Phoenix and the character. Dragon Princes took a head of a beating there by the Black Orcs, but I believe their Earthblood's been dropped. To Rusty Arrows, who somehow terrified away the Spearmen, and now coming in. This light cavalry and the Spearmen here could be a pain. How's the numbers looking? 650 to 142. In comes the next charge of the Dragon Prince into the back of the Savage Orcs. Good charge there. Get into the back there, then immediately pull back. Nasty Skokers and the Loony of Apex. Are they unbreakable? Yeah, they're unbreakable, so they're going to have to kill all of them. That's something to consider. In they come, trying to deal with the big Goblin Big Boss. Oh, and the Noble's charged into the Grey Shaman. He's only got 200 health left. And he's got the mass to push through there. How much health has he got, though? 1700, yeah. I think, but I do believe, yeah, the Wolf is faster. And we've got some Reavers coming in. They're trying to do with that. This is not looking good for the Greenskins all of a sudden. This small elite force is starting to struggle with leadership as their Great Shaman runs away. Over here, the Goblins are running, but the Goblin Big Boss is doing alright. And the Nasty Skulkers keeping them busy with the 8 Loonies, which of course won't break. But the Loon Reavers, yeah, coming in. And the Dragon Prince as well against the Orc Boy Biggins. I don't think he's coming back. He's took a head of a pounding. Yeah, there's the line. But even if he rallies, there is 38 cavalry after him. Arcane contact being done on Hilarious. She's almost reached her recap limit though. And look, the Reavers have been pushed back. And now the Frost Spider, fantastic use of the light cavalry. Chase them down. Make sure they don't come back. And suddenly the Frostheart Phoenix is kind of left on. The Spearmen have been shattered. But yeah, there's a lot of goblins here, and their leadership will break. But we do have a lot of Black Orcs. And, oh, I say that, they are starting to waver. And yeah, the Goblin boss is gone. So the Loon Reaver's now coming back. Oh no, it looks like the Greenskins are losing it. Got Black Orcs trying to hope, but the cavalry are pushing. It could be a win for the Greenskins. They do have the 8 Loonies. Trying to hold. That Phoenix has barely taken any damage. The Noble, he could heal up a lot as well. Look, and of course, as these guys have ran, they're leaving Reavers. Yeah, look at the balance of powers immediately switch around. And I think it is just now a matter of, yeah, and there we go. They throw in the table. Oh dear. That is, that was a bit insane. Let's check out the chat. We've got Archer Crew, I believe that is, has joined the chat. Welcome. Zachary Sane has joined. Sotek's about to stream. Oh, wow. I can't compete with that. So, it looked really good for the Greenskins. They smashed the front line. And then, but unfortunately, yeah, once the front line was broken, the cavalry just absolutely mopped them up. And they, like I said, they should try to bunch up and move as a group, and they didn't. Which is very, very unfortunate. So there we go. That is that one done. Who have we got next then? I saw... Is there any preferences? Oh, Astrodamus is going to bed. That's sad. But that's not fun. You can always watch it later. Who else have we got then in the chat? I think there's no one else, but of course if you are watching, do say hi. Don't be scared of us. You know what? We'll go this side, shall we? I don't know what that means, so we're going to watch it. Powers Coast versus Elizabeth. So we got 4 of the deckhand mobs, 3 with pole arms. We have got the Tide, which are the deckhand regiment renowned, and Death Guards, some Failbats, Deck Droppers, Serenes, and the Handgunners. Against 4 Source Warriors of Shields, Skinks of Blowpipes, couple of Code Worms, a Horned Worm, couple of Best of the Dawns, 1 with a Solar Engine. And we've got Crocscore as well. And we've got 2 Legendary Lords playing it out. Not sure what that one is, we'll have to find out. Very good. Hang on. There we go. It just came up saying Total War 2 is come up with an error then. Bit of a panic, but we're good. We're good. So we do have... Why do they always put him in a unit? Such a bother. So we do have Vampire Fleet Captain of Vampires, funny enough. And... Can I get you? Yes, we can. So he's got Taunt, Unification No Heck, and Drowned Dead, as well as the Hunger and the Curse of Undepth. Then I believe the big guys... Is he on a dragon? Is that a dragon or a raven or what? What is it? I don't know. Oh, it must be a dragon because it's got the breath attack. Oh no, Death Shriek. Oh, I don't know. Hornswaggle, Power Siphon, the Magical Void, Hunger, Extra Powder, Yeah, and the standard, fantastic. So that's a nice flying force there. What have we got over here? We do have Master Mundi. And he has got the Ruination of Cities, Banishment, Sealed of the Old Worms, Apotheosis, Curse of the Midnight Wind, Cold-Blooded, and Greater Arcane Counter. Oh, he didn't bring the other one. Why is everyone tagging me all of a sudden? How about creating some straw polls for each replay while you go over the armies? We can vote who we think will win. Could do. Optimus Pine is here. Welcome. That's a Terrorgeist, you uncultured swine. Thank you, BoarCube 100. It's good to have you here. I believe that's a Ruination of Cities being dropped. Oh, still got them. Oh, that was a nice hit on the front there. But they don't have anything really to do with this flying. I take that back. Space lasers can hit air. Of course it can. And we've got Code One Riders and Horned One over here. Over here on this flank, we do have Code Ones and the Skink Skirmishers. A nice Banishers have been dropped. Makes sense. Get them where they're full health and all gathered together. Shield of the Old Ones being dropped so the deck droppers can't do much. The best of the Dons just going for it. He ain't got towing for nothing. And I mean, look at that tail. That is... Well, they got a good look at it. Got a lot of good range stuff here as well. That's gone. It's gone, guys. Master Mundi's taking quite a bit of damage, though. And the deck droppers are coming in. And there's very little to do with all this flying, so they can really snipe. But the Lizardmen are now charging in. Getting that sorted. The failed batch are actually doing the Skink Skirmishers. Not entirely sure who's going to win. Probably the Skinks, because failed batch can't seem to be anyone. But, oh, look at this, guys. The Horned Ones are charged into the back of the zombie deckhand. And over here, the Code Ones, the cheaper ones, have charged into the deckhand mobs with polearms, but it doesn't matter. Oh, and we've just had a load of zombie gunneries mob summoned as well, so that's a lot of firepower. But, oh dear, the Code One Riders have got into the back there. Smashing through it all. The front unit, as expected, is getting down, but oh dear, he's only got 1700 health left, and the deck droppers are just completely left alone. Death Guard now getting in. The main infantry, oh dear, this is not looking good. And of course, we've got the Terrorgeist as well with Luther trying to destroy him. I think Master Mundi's going down. I mean, all this front line's being bogged down, but I don't think that matters. No, he's down. Boop. He disappears there. And suddenly, Bounty Power is slightly in the Undead's favour. They don't really have any magical attacks. They don't have anything to do with flying. Yeah, they've got all this, but look, a lot of it's now routing. Now they've lost their leadership because their general's gone down, and the sheer numbers as well. Outnumbered over 2 to 1 at this point. They've got, oh dear, and then comes Terrorgeist straight to the flank there to deal with them. Try and get rid of that Best of the Dawn as well. Dropping some healing as well on the Depth Guard, which is, remember, this is the infantry here. The Serenes and the Depth Guard. So this is not good, and the Death Dropper's getting in a good flank here. And we've got more gunnery mobs being summoned here by the Vampire Lord, who is being chased by the Horned One. This side looks like it's gone in Elizabeth's favour, I'd say, for the most part, but we do have the polearms coming in, and they could do with the croc skulls quite nicely, and then them as well. Over here, yeah, they've completely chased them down, but they're falling apart as well, so that's kind of a draw. Let's have a look. We got some deckhands mob over there. The failed batch beat the Skinks. Well done, I think. Did they? Or have I missed where the Skinks are? No, I think they have beaten them. Yeah, and the Best of the Dawn with the solar engine's gone. The failed Best of the Dawn's rampaging, but it's also gone. Everything else is rampaging, which is what the vampire counts want, really. As you can see, the bounty power hugely now in their favour because they've got everything. Oh no, he's been sniped as well. These deck droppers have done an amazing job there, wiping them out. And there we go. Yeah, everything shatters, and that is a win for the Vampire Coast. I've just noticed as well, my viewers have just dropped. So I assume Sotex just started. Where's the love? Where is the love? Never mind. You hardcore viewers are here, and that's what's important. We've had High Elves already. Empire, we've had... Someone said Chaos, if I can find some. Or Beastmen. Beastmen and Dwarves, let's do that one. Flying missile units are a horrible thing. Yes, yes they are. So this one we've got 3 Dwarf Warriors, some Longbeards of great weapons, Giant Slayers, load of armed Gyrocopters and that. We've got Cannons, Iron Drake, Slayers, Thunderers, and the big red guy. I think that's the Slayer King, isn't he? Then we've got Beastmen. We've got Staff. Yeah, that'll do. So immediately we got, yeah, Ungors, some Bestigors in there. Do we have any more? We've got Razor Gore Herd. Yeah, it's a pretty good army there. A lot of Beastmen. Brave Shaman of Beasts. Has got Jagged Dagger, Transformation of Caldon, The Curse, Flock of Doom, and Wildheart. And the General, who's also on a chariot, Kazakh the Wamai. He has got Scourge, Apocalyptic Vision, Deadly Onslaught, Dark Mail. And yeah, we've got some chariots there. Now, I'm not thrilled with what I'm seeing here, guys. What is this? Dwarfs? What is this? Where's the line? There's the line. We do have some Ungor herd hidden there, but... Ooh, we can only hope the Beastmen smash him in the face. Ungor Iron Fist. We've got Axe of Dargo, the Red Ruin, Deadly Onslaught, Foe Seeker, and Death Blow, and of course he's unbreakable as well. And the Gyrocopters are on this flank. So, oh, that's Gyro Bomber. I apologise. With all of the bombs. And what are you? You're Gyrocopters with Brimstone Gun. And we got some Ungors here, just ready. But yeah, we got people saying it's a battle of the Hairies. Yeah, that makes sense. Chaos Berserker, I think all the lizards did die. The deck droppers would have finished them off any that ran. But we do have the cannon here. But it's actually lined up. It is. It's aiming for the... Oh no, it was aiming for the chariot. Oh, we've gone slow-mo. And faster. There we go. Did you see him fly? Beautiful. So if these can't be seen, they don't want to move them. Yeah, they're hidden at the moment, which is brilliant. Got some Slayers at the back there. But I'm wondering why he thinks it's funny that the Dwarves have got nothing to prepare for Vanguard against Beastmen, and he's in the corner. We do have the Giant Slayers, which I've not seen much of. Actually, so it's quite good to see that. The Gyrocopters and the Bomber. Getting in there, doing a bit of scouting, seeing what's going on. Do what damage they can. Ooh, bit of damage being dropped on the Bestigor Herd, which are going to be the main ones fighting here. Do have a lot of chariots as well, which is good. Don't tell me to drop... No, it's just these guys dropping their bombs. They're waiting on the saw, are they? Well, yeah, still, but you could have gone in the middle, not the corner. It's a bit... Oh, and there goes the bombs. Nice hit there. Go try and get... Oh, don't stand still. Oh, but standing still saved them. They stopped just in front of where the bombs were. So the Beastmen are moving in. We do obviously have the other Ungor herd being pushed in the flank here. I mean, that should have been a sign. There is someone behind here. We got the Thunderers now opening fire on the enemy. Beastmen trying to get in, but there's a lot of chariots here. They've barely been touched. And of course, we've got Razor Gores as well. We've got... Oh, dear, this is not good. And the Razor Gore herd coming in. And look there, these are open. They could just get in quite easy. Boom, straight into the... Oh dear. And they're just going to keep on running. And then comes the Ungor into the back of the Slayers. They just see it at the last minute. But of course now those Slayers aren't dealing with the chariots, which is not good. In comes... Oh, look at this, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Straight in there. We do have a Feral Manticore coming in for the Beastmen now. And the Beastmen, oh dear, one of the chariots is down, but the Razor Gore herd's not yet committed. The Bestigor herd's getting in there, smashing in. Feral Manticore there as well. Oh, was there two of them? Oh, very nice. And in they come, the Razor Gores. But now there, you got the giant... Oh, Longbeards are great weapons there. Where are the Giant Slayers? Thunderers have been completely smashed. Flock of Doom being dropped as well. Where are... There they are. Giant Slayers coming in. Oh dear, that is not good. He does not want to be in there, those anti-large. But look, the front line's gone. The dwarf front line's absolutely broken, guys. And now they've all moved in. And they're just smashing everything. And the dwarves are shattering. Because they're in the corner. They've got nowhere to go. Look, shattered, shattered, broken. Yeah, I mean, where's the general gone for the beastman? That's right. There he is. He's come down here. Where to save for all the cannon fodder. Oh, fair manticle's dropped. But yeah, the giant slayers have been absolutely smashed and being slaughtered now. Where the normal slayers, I believe... Oh, iron drakes are there being smashed as well. And the slayers chased their opponent right off the corner. So now they're nowhere near what the front line's been. You've got the cannon trying to hold in. The Ungrim Iron Fist trying to hold as well. But yeah, on this side, the Razor Gore herd are having a great time there. And look, there is nothing left of the dwarfs at all. Numbers, 425 to 132. The Beastmen have lost a lot, but they've smashed these to bits. Iron Drakes are now broken. The Slayers, it's going to get bogged down by infantry. The Brave Shaman's even brave enough to get in there. Yeah, everything's gone. It is literally just Ungrim and the Slayers. That is it. Do have some units over here, but yeah, Longbeards, but they're being chased down by the Warhammer and the Rage Gore, wiping them out. And now it's just all a matter of time. The Rage Gore herds have gone absolutely berserk. Oh, see that? He just killed 2 of them with one swipe of his axe. What a legend. And another one drops. This guy's just smashing through them. Does have a flock of doom, so he's got a couple of birds dropping on, but look what he's up against. The Slayers have been beaten, and I don't think he's going to be able to beat all that. I think he is. Yes, he is. The last one. He's currently killed 39. He's at half health, and everything's now coming in. I think we can fast forward this. 43 kills. He's just, yeah. He's just trying to hold them off. For as long as he can. 400 health. He's been knocked over. There he goes, guys. And the Beastmen win. Against a somewhat corner. So, the Dwarves, yeah, pretty good. But they did leave gaps open, unfortunately, in their lines. And that's what they came in. But they were relying on, oh, nothing can get past the Dwarf Warriors. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Nothing can get past the Dwarf Warriors. Apart from lots of chariots, which is exactly what happened. They broke the lines, and then all this infantry just smashed through it. And one cannon, and the bombers were... I mean, look, Gyrocopter, no kills. Bomber, 1 kill. They barely did anything. Absolutely great play by the Beastmen, though. Fantastic. Everyone would agree, because dwarves are difficult. Dwarves near a corner, really difficult, and yet he still beat them. So, well played there. Which one was that? That was... that one there. Well played, though. So, Greenskins versus Lizardmen. That'd be an interesting one. Do we have any chaos? We got... I want to see if we have some chaos. I think we've gone through most of them now. Beastmen and Petonia, that'd be a good one. Norska and Dwarves, Dwarves and Norska. Come on, chaos. There's got to be one chaos game in here. Well, actually, there don't have to be at all. They literally could be all. We've done them all. All Beastmen and Greenskins, that'd be good. We've got so many battle replays to go through, guys. It's a bit insane. I'm starting to get the feeling there is no chaos left. No, there isn't. So we'll do this random one. So we've got High Elves versus the Vampire Count. So we've got some Felbats, Terrorgeist, Dire Pack, Graveguard, some Skeleton Spearmen. No, they're the Warriors. Serenes, well, the Cavalry one. And the Crypt Horrors, I believe they're the Dusk Hunters. Against Alariel, the Healer one, the Radiant. Looks like, I can't even get to see it. Well done. But there's a lot of flying here. A lot of flying. Oh, but the Red Duke. Oh, we all know how far about the Red Duke. And he's on his Pegasus as well. He has got El Sylph, or whatever that's meant to be. Potion of Strength, the Scroll of Leeching, Foe Seeker, Raise Dead, Dance McCreep, and Unification of Noheg, Hunger, Frenzy, and the Curse of Thunder. Why has no one brought the Wind one? Where if you do it right, especially once the combat's joined, you can wipe out an entire unit. They've snuck forward as well, the Dire Pack. What have they got? They've got a Noble, who is just on horseback. We also have a Mage of Light, but he is on foot, or the Elf's on foot. Starwood Staff, a Net of Amatok, and then we of course got the Healer, who's also on foot. Star of Avalon, Arcane Conduct, Earthblood, Fast Protection, Siltstone of Issa, Boon of Issa, the Shield of Sapphire, and the Life Bloom. And we do have all Keepers of the Flame. I need to watch these guys, because they burst into flame when they die, and I've not actually seen it. So I need to watch them. We also have a couple units of Sisters of Avalon. Very solid front line here. Hang on a minute. Feasters and the Chillgeists. Never mind. Yeah, okay then. So they're coming into position. So let's fast forward now. Don't think there's any sneakiness going on. We'll just fast forward for the moment then. In your own time, guys. The Sisters of Avalon trying to take out the Red Duke before the battle begins. The failed batch are close, are they? But in they come, immediately charging in, dealing with the Sisters of Avalon. But they seem to be... Oh, and we've got some zombies coming. We've got the Graveguard moving in. But we don't seem to have anything out of support in this attack. Dire Pack's trying to get in there. But those failed batch will be wiped out really quickly, as you can see. There we go. The Phoenix Keepers of the Flame are dealing with Skeleton Warriors. And in comes the Cavalry, smashing into the flank there. We've got the Blood Knights coming in, the Feasters in the Dusk, and the Chillgeists, that's the name. Are these guys going to explode? I just want to see if these guys explode. Nope, because they're absolutely slaughtering the Skeleton Warriors. Never mind. Got Healing being dropped as well. The Terrorgeist just dropped in there. Yeah, they're all trying to get in behind, but the Phoenix Guard have now turned around. Got, I believe, the Blood Knights coming in, but the Spearmen have caught them. We've got some Spearmen holding here, but they're going to get flank charged because they're not paying attention. Straight into there. Not looking good. Spearmen are coming in, and in they go into the rear there. Dealing with them. There goes the Vampire Lord of Shadows. I don't actually see him. Or her. On horseback. She's got Enfeebling Foe, Mystifying Charisma. Right. Old man's not going to go allowed to chat. Moving on, because he's got to freak out people. But it looks like that front post is being completely wiped out now. Dealt with by the High Elves. Terrorgeist. Oh, what a blast hit. Straight into the Sisters. But suddenly, the Elves have been able to open up, let the undead in, and then they've closed in on them. And suddenly, they're not in a good position at all. The Feast of the Dark have been beaten by the Spearmen. But we do have some Blood Knights coming in, dealing with Sisters of Avalon and the Terrorgeist as well. But this main push is not going well at all. Balance power is equal, but it's hugely in the High Elves' number, nearly 3-1 at this point. So I'm distracted by the chat. Mr. Berserker's getting confused by all this. But the Graveguard tried to hold. But there's literally the Alpha Elves left. And now suddenly this Vampire of Shadows is trapped and surrounded. And it looks like the Chillgeist just got completely wiped out. Yeah, it looks like most of the stuff has been wiped out at this point. The Terrorgeist, oh no, Terrorgeist has been netted. And now it's getting shot. Well being charged by all of the ladies, you're shooting your own guys. Flipping heck. The Spearmen are doing a great job holding there. That one Phoenix Guard is holding off this whole attack, and boom, there is now a Heathen being dropped on all of this. They're trying to snipe out Ariel and the Noble, but it's just not going to happen with that Heathen, and boom, it looks like the Vampire Counts throw in the tower there, and the High Elves absolutely dominate that one. That was fantastic positioning as well. Now, all we got to do is try and remember which one that was. That was the one without a name. There we go. What is the time, guys? Coming up to an hour. So, one more. Right, chat, everyone. There's 8 of you in there. What race would you like to see? All races. There's no Chaos, unfortunately, or Skaven. This is our last game of the night. So, really would appreciate your feedback. What do we want to say? Greenskins and Beastmen. I like the sound of that. Anyone else got any suggestions? Or are we all behind Pharaoh and... yeah. Thing is, we've already had those 2 races. So we've got Vampire Counts and Tomb Kings, or Greenskins and Beastmen. Right, everyone else vote on which 2 you want. Between those 2. Who plays the Greenskins and Beastmen battle? There you go, so it's them 2. Iron Thunder versus that guy. Any other votes? I've got to have at least one other person to break tie it. It's a silence. I say that, it's me, he's maybe talking, isn't it? So, whoops. Nope. Alright. Pick one you like, Shadow. Oh, I was just going. We'll do this one because we haven't done much Group D. As you see, Group D's got loads of games left, so we'll do this one. We're finished with a complete, absolute mess. So we've got, oh dear, we've got Skarsnet, we've got Goblin Big Bosses, we've got Black Orcs, we've got Orc Arrow Boys. Oh no, they're just Savage Orcs, aren't they? There's Cavalry, the Immortals, against all of this Beastmen, Ongles, Bestigors, Archers, Centicles, Wolves. 5 units of Archers. What? 2 legendary Lords being played as well. This is going to be a complete... I can't say the word I want to use, but it's going to be a mess. It's just going to be a mess. We'll start with the Beastmen. So we've got Mugger for the Suddergave, who has got Staff of Ruination, Corruption, Core Violence, Foe Seeker, Spirit Essence of Chaos, and Regeneration. So there is Chaos in this game. There is Chaos. We're all good. Chaos Spawn count, right? And what's Centicles all the way down here, and the Greenskins have just as many units as well coming down. That's gonna be a mess. There he is. He was behind the camera. So we've got a Brave Shaman of Beast on Chariot, and he has got Jagged Dagger, the Transformation of Cardon, and Flockadoon, and Wildheart. Then we've got here Skarsnik with his Savage Brother. He's just got Warg. That's all he's got. Then we've got 2... Have we got 2 Night Goblin Shamans? We do as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Technically this is an illegal army, because they've got 2 Vindictive Glares. Oh dear. And they've both got Madcap Mushrooms, which is fine. But they can't have the same spell. Out of all the spells, why didn't you pick that? And Sneaky Stealing. But look at this. Look at these guys hidden in the woods. All these Black Orcs. This could be vital. Because if the main line lines up here, and the Beastmen come in, and then the Black Orcs come in and surround. And immediately we've got Cavalry coming out, the Manging Marauders, and the Death Creepers coming out. Getting some free shots on the Centicles. But I don't know if they're going to be able to outrun them or not. But they're running into a trap. Over here. Oh, look at the damage this unit's already taken from the Goblin Wolf Riders there. The Wolves are coming in, and so the Sentinels deal with that. But I think the Wolves are faster. But they've spotted the Black Orcs, and it's too late. They've charged into them. Oh no, that could cause so much damage. Yeah, they're just cutting through them now. But at least they found out before it was too late. The main green skin force is now moving up. But we do have a hell of a lot of Ungol Raiders holding. Black Savage Orc Biggins coming in against the Gaul Herd over here. But there's a lot of Beastmen on this flank. And over here... Oh wow, the Sentinels caught up. That must have been the Wolves caught and slowed them down. So that, I think, is going to be tidied up quite nicely by the Beastmen. And then all this can come in from the side. I do feel like these Savage Orcs have kind of been left out to dry here. The main force. But over here in the woods, there goes the Vindictive Glare. Getting some good hits there on Muggoth, but I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. Look at this. Beautiful archer support here against the Night Goblins there. They're starting to rally now. Remember, the Black Orcs are quite slow. I mean, this is a lot of their punch on this hill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They've been spotted. Look at them try and run. Oh, look at them try and run as they get chased after. Oh, dear. Vindictive Glare does get shot off, though, but it's barely touching them. And look. Yeah, it's barely touching him, even though there's two of them. And we've got the Brace Shaman set back. The Archer's giving some great fire support. And as I said, the group here have been absolutely wiped out. Uh-oh, Chaos Spawn have been summoned. And on this flank, yeah, as you can see, the Greenskins have been completely overrun over here. And the Black Orcs now actually being... Well, actually, no, they've moved down the hill now, haven't they? Yep, they're now pushing in. The Beastmen have lost this flank. But I think that's a sacrifice when you think they've absolutely smashed over here. We do have a duel going on, guys. Flock of Doom's been dropped. We've got... Look at these two. Battering it out with Black Orcs, the Immortals as well. So they're not the Immortals, they're Crimson Killers. I thought they were Immortals because they came with... Oh, never mind. Black Orcs don't get their flank charged, but now they're being shot in the back by the Archers. Got some Savage Orcs coming in as well. Some Chaos Spawn are coming, and yeah, the Night Goblin Shamans have been completely shut down now. So that is pretty much all of their magic gone. Do have some Black Orcs, but they're going to get overrun, and that's what I feel. We've got Black Orcs chasing after Archers. That is not good use. They're now flanking around. There goes the walk, but the balance power is actually still slightly in the Beastman's favour. Yes, Skarsnik is where? Has Skarsnik been slain? No, there he is. He's eating a Beastman. Yep, you saw it there, guys. But that walk, but this is brilliant. The Beastmen try and get away. Try and give them some space, but as you can see, they are going through unit by unit. Oh, that Night Goblin Shaman's still about. And that one's hiding in the woods. But we do have some Savage Orc Biggins going on here. And we do have Night Goblins coming in. But where are those Sentinels in that? They're just sat here. I think they're acting as a reserve. Waiting for the time to go in. Over here, we don't have much in reserves for them. But the Beastmen do, I think, have the numbers. Yeah, over 2 to 1 they outnumber them. Brave Shaman's making a run for it, though. But look at all this Archer fire coming in and aim for them for Skarsnik. But I think the Goblins are actually winning this fight here, the Greenskins. Oh, and there goes the Chaos Spawn. There goes some sniping as well. We do have a Night Goblin Shaman has kind of got himself kind of locked in there. And he's doing another shot there, but look at this, the duel of the ages, guys. Well, I say that the Beastman's running. Never mind, never mind. Here, though, you can look, they seem to be, they're breaking, but we do have Bestigal Herds here. So they're armoured and armour-piercing. And they are the Black Orcs are breaking. And the Archers are doing a great job sniping at the Night Goblin Spearmen there. Savage Orc Biggins taking a pounding as well. When are those Sentinels going to get into play? They just have. Look at that. Dealing with them and the Flock of Doom as well. I don't think that's going to go well. Skarsnik is completely out of position here, guys. Completely out of position. There is nothing supporting him. He's charging against. He just killed 2 Sentinels. That's impressive. But in comes the Wolves to keep him busy. Sentinels going in. I think they're going to get a flank charge onto these Black Orcs. That would be fantastic. Try and deal with them. over here, it's all kind of gone a bit wrong. Everything's just happening here. But this is where it's going to really matter. The Sentinels charging through the Black Hawks. If this big group can win here, take out the General. And look, more Sentinels and Wolves coming in now. Straight in there. These two guys have been kind of left to the Sentinels. You need to get back in there. You need to get back in there. But look, the Greenskins have won the main engagement. We have got a Flock of Doom. But remember, Black Hawks are quite slow. So they're going to take a lot of damage from that. Oh dear, this is not looking good for the Beastmen all of a sudden, though the balance of power is very much in their favour. Yeah. And where's Skarsnik? Skarsnik, I think, has gone down. I can't see a star there. A red star, so yeah, I think Skarsnik's been slain. Trying to see if I can see his body somewhere. But yeah, with that, look, boom, they've all shattered. And the Beastmen have smashed it. There is literally 4 goblins. 4 goblins are charging in. Oh, no, I was going to go cinematic. But there we go, guys. What a smashing good time, you could say. The Beastmen, yeah, Greenskins, they won the sense. But I do feel that Skarsnik running off on his own like that was what gave the game. If Skarsnik was in his main group, if he was with his guys leading, the Black Hawks wouldn't have broken, and they could have finished the Beastmen off, but way too much there. And as you saw, the Beastmen did some fantastic micro, luring the Skarsnik in, and then surrounded him, and having all these Sentinels now, just kind of waiting for the right time to get involved. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic on both players. Unfortunately, technically an illegal army, though. That needs to be pointed out. But no matter, the Beastmen won. So, guys, there we go. We have finished this round of games for tonight. I'd like to thank everyone that's tuned in to watch, and of course those watching it later. I do seem to get about like 200 views a video now, live stream, which is fantastic. So thank you, everyone. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like and comment, you know, etc, etc. And I'll see you guys on the next one, which will be, it's Friday, isn't it? So Monday evening, and hopefully I should be able to get a bit more than an hour out. I'm hoping. It's just things are coming up for this evening, so I've got to deal with that. But yes, very exciting times, and we are making our way through. We're definitely making our way through this list of amazing games. So yes, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you for the next one. Till then, guys, take care.